What's going on, guys? This is Anders Larsson, and today I want to talk about how to become a teen entrepreneur in 2024, your ultimate guide to success. So I'm a Swedish online marketer, and I started my YouTube channel in 2019. I have gone through a really powerful training and build my skills slowly. So the thing is, when you have the right education and you build experience, you can kind of get a sense of what is just general marketing crap and what is genuine, authentic information. So I took a Q&A and I wanted to correct it because it was much general information there, and I wanted to challenge myself to make it better so that young teens that have been thinking of starting a business online can have clear information, clear education on what is really required. So if I would start as a young teenager, I would take a deep dive into what it takes to become a successful entrepreneur as a teenager in 2024. So I have a comprehensive guide that integrates keynotes and actionable insights based on real challenges and strategies. If you're looking for a clear path to start and thrive as a young entrepreneur, this is your one-stop resource. So let's get started. So I took an example, 16 years old, starting early, entrepreneurship at 16. The first question to address is, how do you become an entrepreneur at 16? At this age, success hinges on forming strong habits early. Focus on breaking bad habits, such as excessive phone use, and replace them with productive ones like reading books on entrepreneurship and practicing time management. So I would like to swap that a little bit and focus on reading books on entrepreneurship, and it will kind of guide you to stop consuming time with scrolling around on your phone. Otherwise it would be like a must. I must read and I must stop doing this fun stuff, watching funny videos on TikTok, and instead what you should do is, I read a little bit about entrepreneurship and then I spend a little bit of time scrolling on TikTok, and then suddenly you feel like the book is giving you motivation and empowerment, and you feel like, what the heck am I doing with my time? When I went to school, I wish I could see my future and see the importance of starting early, learning entrepreneurship. So I understand it's really, really tough to suddenly decide, I want to be an entrepreneur. So I guess if you have a father or a mother that are entrepreneurs, and maybe you get inspired by them. If so, even if you are still in school, it's possible to dedicate time daily to learning entrepreneurial skills and starting a small side hustle. If you are a school dropout, you will need an especially strong mentality to succeed. What approach do I recommend? Spend a little time each day reading books by successful entrepreneurs. What I recommend is audiobooks, because on your daily commute to school and back, you can actually listen using headphones, but that is my choice, what I would do. Maybe you feel more comfortable having a book in your hand reading. So when you read these books, they often tell things like a story. So it becomes very interesting to listen to. And in these stories, there are lessons that you remember without much effort. So use the lessons from these books as a roadmap. And something you also get for free without much effort is personal development. And personal development is very powerful. It absolutely helps you. So use the lessons from these books as a roadmap, where personal development acts as the fuel to move forward. So personal development actually builds self-confidence and it empowers you. And this is why it acts as a fuel. So imagine sitting on a boat and you need a way to move the boat. You don't have a direction yet, but you just want to move it. And this is where personal development comes in. And then you read the book and you use the lessons to steer the boat in the right direction. I think that is a pretty powerful analogy. So motivation, inspiration, and self-confidence come from this practice. Personal development is fuel. Do you see how this actually makes sense? Alright, what do I recommend to build a business mindset? To become a young entrepreneur, start by identifying the problem you can solve. This is a broad concept, but boils down to finding areas where people struggle. So if we take make money online niche, that is a niche. So what do people struggle with there? Okay, business mindset, solve problems. What do people struggle with? Money shortage, economic challenges like money shortages or lack of job opportunities despite high education. And this is more common than you think. I listened to this Wake Up Legendary, and that is a podcast show where they interview people that have had success on Facebook, on TikTok, and they often talk about despite having a high education, there are no jobs. So they spend thousands and thousands of dollars for their education. And what did that give them? Issues people face in a day-to-day life that you can address through a product or service. That is what we should do. Find a product or a service that can solve people's problems. This way people get an education. Super important. An important note, take your time to refine your business model. Avoid rushing, as rushing leads to poor foundation that might collapse later. So what I like to do is I like to take my time and really see what is happening outside the window. Like if you going in a very slow car or a train and it feels like it takes forever, but you see everything, what is happening on the way, and you learn, you build skills that can adapt much better because you are going slow. So avoid rushing. Habit building and routine creation. What do I think about that? One of the best pieces of business advice is to prioritize habit building or prioritize having a good routine. Entrepreneurship isn't just a side project, it's a lifestyle. And establishing a routine is critical. So start with consistent, small habits, build strong faith in your entrepreneurial lifestyle to sustain the effort. Avoid distractions like endless content consumption. A consumer spends money. A creator earns money. Even if you feel like you are doing the right thing, you learn about digital marketing, you go through education, there is like a trap because you are looking for perfection, you're looking for becoming ready. But the truth is that you will never feel ready. This is why I want you to remember that consumers consume and creators create. Focus on becoming a creator of content, education, or products that add value to others' lives. What are high impact activities and how does that work with a business mindset? So I would like to call high impact activities also money making activities. Activities that are making money. So money making activities, and that is actually creating. When you record videos, when you write blogs, and of course publish it, it is high impact activities. So focus on high impact activities. These are tasks that directly contribute to your business growth. So create content such as videos or blog posts. Publishing your work to build trust with your audience. Education and learning are foundational, but not high impact activities by themselves. So you can't create if you don't educate and learn something. But I would say that high impact activities has a higher priority because those activities are the hardest. So learning is easy, creating is hard. Do the hard things and become comfortable with them. Focus on implementing and sharing what you learned. So learn, educate yourself just a little bit so you know a little bit more than someone else. Then create something and then you share what you learned. So what about education and learning? Start your journey with a trustworthy education system that teach the fundamentals of entrepreneurship. And I recommend to avoid piecing together random advice from scattered online videos. Instead, choose structured learning programs and build faith in your education as it becomes part of your entrepreneurial mindset. So choose an education system and find one that you can help people with. So you recommend them this system and use this system yourself and tell people why it is so good, why it is so powerful. So this is why you need to really dig deep into a good education system so that you build that super important faith. So what about financial considerations? I recommend to invest in your education so that you are sure that you get good quality. And it is very risky to find free resources because only a fraction of the free education you find online is something that will yield success. something that will get you success. And here is why. Most people fail in making money online. Most people don't have success. Only a fraction of people have real success online. And that is a fact. The rest, if you choose a group of people that want to be successful, they go through this journey to become successful. Only a fraction of them actually find success. But the way that it goes is that they are trying. So they are trying with free resources. They are trying with free education, free affiliate programs. So they choose perhaps ClickBank, and they don't spend a dime actually checking if the product is authentic, if it actually helps someone. So what happens is that they build blogs, they create videos, and they have a very poor result. And then they get impatient. So they start to buy tools that spam content all over the internet. For some of them, it will generate a little bit of money and they think that is success. And this is what new entrepreneurs that want to be entrepreneurs will find. Free education that eventually leads into a random ClickBank product telling you that it is gold, that you will have success with it, but they don't check it. And there are thousands of programs out there that are not created for beginners. Many of them will not help you. And this is why it is so important to really do a deep dive and extensive research on the company and really invest in the education so that you can really tell people that it is real, that it is genuine, and that it is transparent, and that it is clear, and that they will eventually have success if they follow the education. So beware of spammy online content designed purely for Google indexing. So promote only products you genuinely believe in. Avoid using numerous product names as keywords in your content just to increase visibility. And this is what people do. They go on ClickBank and they pick a lot of products that are doing well, and then they spam it all over the internet. Instead, focus on building trust and conducting extensive research before endorsing any product. The key to growth is content creation. So content creation is the backbone of modern entrepreneurship. To get started, you pick one platform, so social media platform, and one product to focus on. TikTok, Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Pick one and one product that you really believe in, that you know can help people. Create and share content regularly, even if it's not perfect. Actually, I recommend to avoid perfection because that will stop you from producing. Strive to improve over time. So here is a really important pro tip I want to give you. Learning to communicate effectively through your content is more valuable than understanding market trends. Markets are often flawed, but strong communication always connects with audiences. So communication is a skill. This is how you persuade. And here is a really awesome thing that we need to learn, and that is AI tools. We need to leverage them and don't be afraid to use them Tools like ChatGPT can significantly enhance your productivity. So you can use AI to brainstorm content ideas, optimize workflows, and generate engaging material. Incorporate these tools into your routine to save time and focus on high-impact activities. And then we have personal development, and that is a game changer. Investing in personal development is crucial for entrepreneurial success. So this includes reading and learning from mentors, exercising regularly to stay mentally alert, building self-confidence through consistent effort and reflection. How do you become a famous entrepreneur? Well, that is about developing a personal brand. Becoming a famous entrepreneur starts with building a personal brand. So here's how you do it. Share your journey authentically. Create valuable content that resonates with your audience. Build trust over time and grow your influence. So you build know, like, and trust. So this is what this video is about, and I really hope that you found value in this mind map style video. The hardest step to get started, actually I will show you what the hardest step is. A lot of people struggle with this step. So let's say you choose someone that you trust. Maybe it's me, maybe it's someone else, but they usually give you inspiration, motivation, and then they recommend you to check their link. And what I do is I give people a free digital marketing video training. And that training is like a small warm-up to get started with this system, Legendary Marketer. And the founder of this system is Dave Sharp. And well, that is not so hard. Most people don't even do this, but the hard thing is to take the challenge and feeling confident enough to have a little bit of faith that this will take people somewhere. And so entering the information is hard, paying $5 is hard, and there is people have doubts, thinking, can I trust this guy? Can I trust a product that only costs $5? But if I tell you that you will not regret this decision of spending $5, because this training will give you so much motivation and inspiration, and it will nudge you into seeing the possibilities. If we can just get this inspiration and really spend time learning what it is all about, then it is so much easier to get started. But just the decision of it is the most difficult thing. And then when you join, when you go through the training, do remember this video, all these things, because you will recognize so much of it. This is actually like a map. What they teach you is eventually building this map, and it becomes so clear. But it's up to you what you want to do. I leave the link in the description, so click it and well, at least check out my free video training if you want. Click the like button if you found value in this video, and if you want more videos like this, then click subscribe and the bell notification to get notified when I upload a new video. Stay awesome, take care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.